Okay, how's it going? You're going to want to put on Time Slip, PhD Slider, Winter's Whale, and have Stone Cold Stronghold in your modifier slot, and the rest can be up to you. You can put whatever you want on the rest of your class. Dead of the Night, Black Ops 4. I love this map. It's been a lot of fun. This is going to be a 1 through 100 strategy, so try and stay tuned and buckled. So you want to open this first door here. You want to start searching for the first shield part. Grab it. Get some points so you can open the next door. It'll be 750, and when you go through the second door, you're going to want to go and grab the Sentinel artifact, or I should say press X on the Sentinel artifact. And once you do that, it powers on the rest of the map, and you can start running around and starting your challenges and all that stuff. Not really challenges, but these chests here. Not even chest vases, I should say. And you want to knife 4 zombies next to them. And once you do that, you can hook yourself up to it, like the Matrix. Plug yourself in, and you'll see that it's the clock that pops up, so you're going to want to go and find the clock. You'll see me doing that, but first you want to come over to the study area and grab the second shield part, and you want to get working on the second crystal. There's 3 crystals. They never change the areas. They have 3 locations each, so go ahead and plug yourself in. There's the painting you're going to have to go and find. And then come into the dining, or the entrance hall I should say, grab that piece for the silver bullets, and now you want to work on the clock step. So you click on the clock, there's 3 locations for the clock, and you want to just stand in the circle. The second you leave the circle, it'll just stop counting towards it, so you have to stand back in the circle. There you go, grab the first tuning fork. Now you're going to want to head down to the wine cellar, and this is where the last crystal will be. Just like the other 2. Couple of knives. Come over here and grab the plate for the silver bullets. And finish off the kills here. Once you do that, obviously just one more time, jack yourself in. That's what she said. And a perk will come up. You're going to want to go to that perk later. You got to find this little lump of coal on the ground. It's in front of a fireplace around the map. Come towards the east hallway, heading towards the dining room. Grab the shield part, that's the last one, and grab this silver champion's mug. That's what it looks like to me anyways. And then you want to come over here and build your shield in the smoking room. Now you're going to want to head out to the greenhouse terrace, and you're going to want to head in here to the greenhouse laboratory, and you want to grab this little lump of coal or whatever that is. I think it's sulfur, my bad. And find your painting, follow the ghost around. She's random in every game in terms of where she goes. It's not always the same spots that she's going to head towards. Even if it's the same location, she'll take these random paths sometimes. So just follow her. It ain't the end of the world. If you're doing it at the low of round like I am, around 5, you're not going to have any issue with her. Just follow her, bring her out here. This is where mine was. And then grab your second tuning fork. And once you're done with that, you're going to want to head out to the cemetery, grab the last part for the silver bullets, which is the poop, or / shit, I like to call it, and head up here. If yours is in this area, you can do your little lockdown with the Nosferatus. It can be in one of 3 locations, so this map's got a lot of that, 3. It can be in 3 spots, and once you're done with that, they will drop the last tuning fork. And you can start heading over to the wall. Once you're done, well, grab this perk too. Depending on the game, the perks are random. Just grab whatever perks there, so you don't have to go back. Come down to this table in the wine cellar, and then head up to the library and finish crafting your silver bullets. Put it on any gun; it doesn't matter. You just need to kill the werewolf with a gun that has silver bullets, so you can pick up. I'm struggling to speak. You can pick up the piece for the Alistair's Folly. It's very simple. He is a cakewalk on this round. Really is always pretty simple if you've got the right weapons, but he's more of a visual scare than an actual scare. Grab that piece, head into the library. You want to knife the little secret door there with your shield. Grab that piece, and then just basically try and get the Alistair's Folly. And when you do, head into... Oh, I guess I grabbed the Winter's Whale first. You want to head into the laboratory, and you want to put your Prima Materia in there. And once it's done cooking, you want to grab it from the side, and you want to go over to the crafting table and get the Chaos Theory, I'm pretty sure. Is it Chaos? Yeah, it is the Chaos Theory, okay. And you want to head over here into the woods, start collecting bile. It's very easy to collect. The vampires will drop it. Grab some more of your perks when you can. I wanted to load up on round 12 on my perks. The bile's the easiest part to get for the Alistair's Annihilator, and you need to go around these little dig sites here. You can see there, and shoot your gun. It'll unveil the part for you, and now you want to just head over here to the cemetery and fight off all of the vampires / Nosferatus, whatever you want to call them, until they drop the piece you need. Come over here and grab it, the chaos material. And now this step is very annoying, so I show the whole thing. These lights will be random every game, and you just have to go around and shoot 4 lights. They will appear. It's a little more orange than the other lights, and you can see the last one. I almost down there because the zombies being such a pain in the ass. Shoot the vampire bat out of the sky, and grab your last chaos material piece, and come back in here. Make the prima materia. You need to do it twice, and once you've done that, you can craft yourself the Alistair's Annihilator, which is one of my favorite wonder weapons ever, and it's one of the most fun to use and most useful. It's got so much ammo, so many different abilities. It is a baller wonder weapon. So you want to get the Helion Salvo, which is the other wonder weapon, really. It's just the upgraded rocket launcher of the map, but it is a badass weapon. Max it out and come into the library here where I am, in the area that you grabbed your piece for the Alistair's Annihilator, and just camp it out for these first 20 rounds from round 20 to 40. Before this, you can do whatever you want. Just run around the map. You'll find plenty of methods and ways to kill the zombies. But for now, just chill out in here. It's so easy. You don't even have to move. The zombies aren't too quick yet, so you can get away with watching a video in the background, have a movie on, whatever you want to do. You don't really need to give it your full attention at this round. And you can just walk over to the silver bullets table, which is over there to your right, and grab more ammo for the Helion Salvo whenever you're out. It's a very simple strategy, but this is not how you're going to get to round 100. This is just the starting way, and it's also a good way to build points up because you're going to be using the trap quite a bit later, and that's what time slips on for. Other than that, it doesn't really help with much. It does make your specialist respawn faster. You also need homunculi, whatever you like to call them. Those make everything so much easier, especially when you're in the bedroom strategy later on that you will see. Continue doing this. I love the diamond camo in this game. The changing colors. You'll see the rainbow one later. You can't ruin the beauty of rainbows for me, gay people. I don't care. They're so fucking cool looking when they're done right. And in this game, I think the camos were done very well. I like the whole reactive camo thing. So around 30, you can see me here just chilling out. At the start, you can see here there's always a little like lull between rounds. I wanted to keep that in just to show you. It does take 15-20 seconds between rounds. That sometimes takes longer than the fucking round itself, it feels. Especially when you get up there in the rounds. The zombies are running so fast, and your ability to kill them is so quick with your weapons. The rounds itself only take 3-4 minutes, and these little breaks in between rounds add up real quick, and it's annoying as fuck. So you wanted to throw a homunculus every here and there like you just saw me do, and then just keep shooting on loop. I was using my Helion a lot more in this spot. You're going to see later I'm using a lot more of the Alistair's Annihilator because the zombies, again, just move so quick you have to use it. The abilities of that weapon will slow the whole horde down that are running towards you, and it just seems to make life a lot more simple. And when you're not using Dying Wish, like I'm not in this game, you only have 3 cracks to the can. Sorry, 3 kicks to the can, I should say. 3 cracks in general. You down 3 times, your game is done. I only had 1 down in this game on round 91, and it's my own fault. I started calling my friend, and it's not something you should probably ever do if you're going for a high round. You probably shouldn't talk to, people, but I needed something to distract me, I thought, and I ended up downing because I wasn't giving my full attention. So if you're going to go for a high round, try to maybe just watch, or not watch, but have like a podcast on in the background. It'll really help, make things pass a little bit faster. Because it can get very repetitive just sitting here going pew, 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 pew with the Helion Salvo over and over again. But it also is kind of fun because, as I'm saying, for the 15th time, the zombies in this game are on meth. And it kind of makes it a little more fun to camp. Otherwise, it'd be so boring. You just never have to worry about dying. You always have to worry about dying. And depending on the strategy you run, you're going to want to have the max ammo and alchemical elixirs on. Otherwise, you're going to run out of ammo a lot, and that's going to it's going to cause a lot of issues. You can't necessarily make your way down to the ammo for this on round 70 plus. The zombies are too quick to do that. Unless you've got stamina up on and you're able to sacrifice one of the other perks that aren't PhD, because quite frankly, that's the one non-negotiable, and Stone Cold Stronghold. You need both of those. They give you more damage. Stone Cold Stronghold will give you a little more damage and helps you defend yourself a little more. When you get hit, you have like a little extra armor. So you basically, if you're going to camp, you need that perk, and PhD, obviously, just to use your Helion, you need it. There's really no way around that. So now you can see up to round 46, you have to come in here. The little energy fuse I grabbed earlier, put it there, and you can activate the trap in the bedroom. And now we're up to round 50. So you'll find the energy core somewhere around the map. You can look that up. There's a video I watched where the guy shows all the locations on the map. It's random every game. And once you find that, the only trap you need to build is this one. You don't have to worry about finding energy cores for any other spot on the map unless you plan to run around a little more to get ammo, which I just don't recommend. Even if you've got Homunculus, it just seems like it's too much of a risk. Just try your best to make it through whatever round you're on with the ammo you've got and get to the ammo at the end. But look at how cool that diamond looks. Looks fucking awesome. I think I like it more than the dark matter, which kinda sucks considering I grinded so fucking long for dark matter. But I still think this diamond was just crisp. It's a very, you can see the cycle I'm going through. I'm pulling both guns out. I'm getting as much use from both of them as I can, and then running to the trap when I can, just to, you know, activate it, get a little extra kills from take it off my back, basically, because when you're doing this, you can see you're in this corner, and that's your only real option. You're not getting out of here unless you're Harry Houdini. You're kind of just stuck, and that's why it's nice to have time slip also, so you can get that specialist faster, just in case you do get stuck. You can see right there. You want to have it to level 3. Some people I see, they just don't use their specialist enough, and it never gets to level 3 when they need it to. You need that on level 3. I'm guessing I showed the end of this round. Yeah, there's a werewolf. You can see how easy he is to take down. So now it's a hop up to round 80. I felt like you didn't really need to see round 60 and 70. Like, what is the point? You get the point with, you know, everything that I'm showing here on round 80. It's no different than round 70. And up to this point, it was flawless. So I was still just chilling, booling out. I think I'd only had to use 1 max ammo at this point. And you can see there, it must have been recently because it's out of the inventory. So making it, you know, the high 70s without needing ammo is nice. When you play some of these maps, you're spamming these elixirs and gobblegums on BO3 and 4. This is nice to just kind of have a little bit of a fun experience without needing to waste my whole loadout of, you know, max ammos and alchemicals. But you can see it's just the same cycle. You pull out the specialist, you pull out your Helion for some kills, and then you pull your Alistair's Annihilator back out and use one of the 3 variants that kill. That one I just shot, the orange, or yellow one I should say, is the useless one, but it isn't at the same time because it'll get you out of some bad spots. It's a little bit like a monkey bomb. So it seems useless, it doesn't kill them necessarily, but it does get you out of a lot of bad spots. So you can see again, round 80 werewolf, no problem. Easy kill right there and put him down. And now we're on to the round 100, which, yeah, you know, it's always rewarding getting to round 100. I can't lie. Even on BO4, it's always nice when you see the 100 pop up. I only have a few maps left: Voyage of Despair, Blood of the Dead. What is the other 2? Alpha Omega and 9. So I've gotten 100 on 4 of them. So I will get there. I will get to 100 on all of these. I'm also playing a Dead of the Night game right now, unless I disconnect. I'd like to try and, you know, just grind out a little bit of a high round here again. I had so much fun doing this yesterday, and it was really my first time going for a high round on this map. My highest previous to this was 60, and that was mostly just running around trying to get headshots before I knew you could play casual and get headshots. And then that became my meta for 2 months of just grinding headshots. It wasn't even 2 months, really. It was like a month and a half, but still. I digress. It's been fun to play this map and go for high rounds. It's been sorely missed in my life the last little while grinding, so I'm happy to jump on here and also share my little knowledge. I'm not super knowledgeable, but share what I know about the map, give my insights. I also just talk about zombies because I love it. And I feel like I've tired everybody around me of talking about the same maps over and over again, and nobody in my friend group cares about Black Ops 4, which truly hurts me, but give my boy BO4 respect. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. I have some other zombies videos planned, so have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.